You've probably heard all the success stories of people finding love online. But you've also probably heard about the many horror stories of people who have had bad experiences with online dating. So what's the deal? Why does online dating seem to work for some people and not for others? In this video, we'll take a look at some of the reasons why online dating might not be working for you. Maybe after watching this, you'll have a better idea of how to approach online dating so that you can finally find that special someone. Number 1. People are picky. When it comes to online dating, people are pickier. They want to find the perfect person, and they're not willing to settle for anything less. This is why online dating doesn't work for many people. They're simply too picky and they end up rejecting potential matches that could be great for them. It's important to be open-minded when it comes to online dating. You never know who you might meet, and you might just find the love of your life if you're willing to give it a chance. Number 2. Online dating is superficial. Some people turn to online dating because they're looking for a more shallow, surface-level connection. They're not interested in getting to know someone on a deep, emotional level. They just want to date someone who's good-looking and has similar interests. However, this approach is often a recipe for disaster. Relationships that start out based on superficial factors often fizzle out quickly. That's because there's no real foundation to build on. If you're only interested in someone for their looks or their interests, it's not likely to lead to a lasting, meaningful relationship. Instead, look for someone who you can connect with on a deeper level. Get to know them and see if there's a real connection there. That's the kind of relationship that's more likely to last. Number 3. It's hard to stand out. In the world of online dating, it's hard to stand out from the crowd. You're competing with thousands of other singles, all of whom are trying to make a good first impression. So how do you make yourself stand out? Unfortunately, there is no surefire way to guarantee that you'll catch someone's eye. The best you can do is put your best foot forward and hope for the best. Here are some tips to help you stand out from the crowd. Choose a catchy username that reflects your personality. Select a profile picture that shows you at your best. Write an interesting bio that highlights your unique qualities. Be active on the site and interact with other users. Be yourself. In a world where everyone is trying to stand out, it's hard to make your voice heard. That's one of the main problems with online dating. With so many people vying for attention, it's tough to get noticed. And even if you do catch someone's eye, there's no guarantee they'll feel the same way about you. It can be frustrating and even discouraging at times. But don't give up. There are ways to increase your chances of success. First, focus on quality over quantity. Don't just cast a wide net and hope for the best. Instead, take the time to really get to know someone before you decide whether or not you want to pursue a relationship. Second, be proactive. Don't wait for people to come to you. Seek out potential matches and reach out to them yourself. Finally, don't take rejection personally. It's bound to happen at some point, but that doesn't mean it's indicative of who you are as a person. Keep trying and eventually you'll find someone who appreciates you for exactly who you are. Number 4. Fakes and scammers. When it comes to online dating, there's no shortage of potential pitfalls. Whether it's ghosting, catfishing, or simply being disappointed with the quality of matches you're meeting, online dating can be a frustrating experience. But one of the biggest dangers of online dating is falling victim to a fake profile or scammer. There are a lot of fake profiles and scammers out there preying on unsuspecting daters. They create bogus profiles and use stolen photos in an attempt to trick people into giving them money or personal information. And unfortunately, there's no easy way to tell if a profile is real or fake. So how can you protect yourself from these scammers? The best defense is to be aware of the most common scams and red flags. If you're ever suspicious of a profile, do some research to see if you can find any evidence that it's not legitimate. And never give out personal information or money to someone you've only met online. If you're looking for love online, Be sure to stay safe and watch out for these common scams. Number 5. You can't be sure who's actually your true match. When you're online dating, you can't be sure who you're talking to. They could be lying about who they are, what they look like, and what their intentions are. You have no way of knowing if they're being truthful or not, so it's important to be cautious when you're meeting someone online. It's also important to remember that even if someone seems perfect for you on paper, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be a good match for you in real life. There are a lot of variables that come into play when two people meet and start dating, so don't get too discouraged if your first few online dates don't work out. Online dating can be a great way to meet new people, but it's important to remember that it's not always safe. There are a lot of potential risks involved in meeting someone online, so it's important to be aware of them before you get started. It's clear that online dating doesn't work for everyone. For some people, it's a great way to meet new people and even find the love of their life. For others, it just doesn't seem to click. There are a number of reasons why online dating might not be for you, but don't give up hope. There are plenty of other ways to meet someone special. Who knows, you might just have better luck offline.